mentioned Juarez did pick up the fall over Mobley of Scotts Bluff for third place at 190 pounds. And now a takedown on mat number 5 at 215 pounds. That is Riley Marks of Andale. I believe this is Andale's last wrestler. 215 pounds. So Pine Creek is in prime position to win the tournament here now. Escape there for Schrader of Great Bend makes it 2-1. Still no score with Gooden and Holguin on mat number 1. 215 pounds. His time is going to run out here in this first period. As for 5th place, as they'll head to the second period scoreless. Also 190 pounds, it's a championship match. Noah Blair of Millard West, 37-0. Daymont Mucker of Valley Center, 28-2. He's a junior. Both are juniors. As that championship match is underway there. So, right now, Gooden in the down position for the second period as Holguin deferred. Holguin working the top position here on Gooden. Gooden stands up, turns in, almost got into trouble there. Holguin will try to return to the mat, but doesn't want to get a stall call and gives up an escape. And Tanner Gooden with an early 1-0 lead over Holguin of Garden City in the second period. Minute 30 to go. And Gooden tried to reach for a leg, and that almost was countered by Holguin. That could have been big there for Holguin. Gooden, a first-year varsity wrestler for Scott City. Holguin filling in that varsity spot this weekend for the Buffaloes has done a pretty good job. Yep. On mat number 5, it's the fifth place match at 2:15. Third place match, excuse me. Riley Marks now with a 4-1 lead with a minute 8 to go second period over Kevin Schrader of Great Bend. 50 seconds in the second period with Gooden and Holguin. Gooden with a 1-0 lead over Holguin of Garden City. Still first period time running out, and no score with Mucker of Valley Center and Blair of Millard West. Getting ready for maybe a throw here on mat 1. You get the feeling here late in the second period with 30 seconds to go. Gooden trying to go for throw, but you could tell Holguin maybe a little bit more of the physical specimen of the wrestler. 20 seconds to go here in the second period. And right now, Marks is tilted for Andale on mat number 5. Schrader's going to pick up 3 back points and tie that match up in the second period with 18 seconds. Actually, it's 4-3. Now it's 6-4. So a 5-point change there for Schrader. He leads Marks of Andale. Second period ends with Gooden and Holguin. It's 1-0 Gooden. Holguin's choice for the third period. He's going to take the down position. Pretty good match here so far at 215 pounds for 5th place. Noah Blair on the championship match with the first points. He had the escape in the second period to go up 1-0 on Daymont Mucker of Valley Center. So Gooden trying to hold Holguin down, but working to the side. Holguin up to his feet and now reaches for a leg on Gooden and then breaks it and is out for an escape as Holguin tying it up at 1 with a minute 40 to go third period. So Riley Marks of Andale now down 6-4 to Kevin Schrader at Great Bend in the third period, or 7-4, excuse me, as they're up on their feet here. Schrader shoots in on Marks, but Marks counters over the top here of Schrader, gets in a crossface, and it comes around and gets 2 to make it 7-6. And now Marks is going to cut Schrader, and then, he doesn't give it the 1. Now back points as he puts in a wing there and takes Schrader to his back, and he picks up the fall. Wow. Good one here with mat number 1. Halfway through the third period, 5th place match. Gooden and Holguin tied at 1. They're in a tie up there. 40 seconds in the championship match of the second period. It's 1-0 for Noah Blair, Millard West, or Daymont Mucker of Valley Center. Third place match should be a good one for Colvin and Jensen. Colvin of Rose Hill, Jensen of Kearney, I believe that is. Third place match at 285 pounds. Right now, not a whole lot of action in the third period between Gooden and Holguin. Tied up at 1. They're in an ear-to-ear tie. Now Gooden trying to go for a toss here. He's got position on Holguin. He's got the 2, and he's got back points. With 10 seconds to go, third period. Gooden close to picking up the fall. Right on the edge of the circle. And he's going to pick up the win. 6-1. Tanner Gooden is going to be your 5th place finisher for Scott City at 215 pounds. And a good effort this weekend for David Holguin. He'll finish in 6th for the Garden City Buffaloes. So, right now they're headed to the third period in the middle, Matt. An escape for Mucker ties it up at 1. We also have that's Jensen of Hutchinson and Colvin of Rose Hill. That's scoreless in the first period on the third place match at 285 pounds. Final 10 seconds of that. Tanner Gooden with the win at 215 pounds. Romo and Uma for 5th place at 285 pounds. Romo from Garden City there. And a takedown for on mat 1 for the wrestler from Kearney. That's Israel Uma over Romo of Garden City, 1-0. So 192 to 190 are the final team scores. Pine Creek over Andale. They're both out of wrestlers. So Pine Creek barely hangs on there. Late run for Andale falls 2 points short. Right now, that match, minute to go, third period in the championship match. That's at 190. Noah Blair 1-1 with DeMont Mucker for Valley Center. Girls' portion of the tournament is done. That was won by Dodge City. Garden City finished in 2nd.
Are you able to edit the size and put it over in that corner? Is that what you're going to do?
But third period, 44 seconds. Wrestlers go out between Mucker and Blair. Romo down 2-0 going into the second period in the 5th place match at 285 pounds, taking on Israel Yuma of Kearney. Bearcat and the Buffalo wrestling there. And Mylan Colvin was escaping a takedown. He now leads 3-0 in the second period, 3rd place match at 285 pounds. I've been impressed with this kid as a freshman, and now a pretty good run for him as a sophomore. Ran up against a pretty good buzzsaw from Newton in the championship last night. Now a takedown for Mucker of Valley Center with 10 seconds to go and almost got some back points. And Damont Mucker is going to pull off a big win here. That'll be Blair's first loss of the year from Millard West. And it's going to end up being 5-1. At 190 pounds, Mucker is ranked number 3 in Class 5A. Well, for Millard West there, did not have the. Blair actually moved up a weight class from 182 pounds to 190. They have different weight classes in Kansas and Nebraska this year, so 90. They have different